had last week at Chicagoland, as Andrew Bolander made his name known as he won the race, kicked Zach Panzarella out of the Championship 12, and made himself part of that Championship 12. So Andrew Bolander in, Zach Panzarella out. That is the headline from last week. But now, after all that is taken care of, we are here at Pocono Raceway. Beautiful track. Just take a look at the foliage out there, the trees. Very beautiful track. Beautiful area out in the Pocono Hills there. Excited to be here tonight as we're going to be kicking off the round of 12 for the Thursday night truck series here. All right, some information to behold. Our stage tonight is at lap 20. The race itself is 60 laps, last time I checked. And then our fuel window is going to be between 24 and 25. All right, Alexander down on 53,100. There's Binish at a 0.13 behind, and here comes some times right now. Let's take a look at Hillman. See if he can get anything else on this lap. On Hillman here. See if he can pick up something a little faster. I wonder if we can show the lap times. Here's a shot at Matt Novella in that beautiful looking truck. I love this paint scheme. All right, guys. Also, if you're watching from home or on your phone or wherever you're at, make sure you like and subscribe for us here at the Vortex Racing Network. Goes a long way for us growing our channel and being able to keep providing the content for you guys that we like to provide. Also, check out the chat. Trying to be active in chat, get the chat a little more active. It helps drive the algorithm to our favor. So if you guys are out there, also get in there and let us know for things of that nature. Also, there's a link in the chat, and that link will take you to timing data that will give you information that I'm looking at on my end. So basically, you can see lap times yourself. You can see pit stop times, last time they pitted, fastest lap ran, last lap ran, and the intervals between drivers. So that's just something to keep in mind if you are following along with us at home right now. Laps, 60 lap race. Listening to Steve right now. Not sure if you guys hear him or not. We're just pits will close. 2 laps of 4.
And 20, start 21, I will throw the caution flag.
Oh, that was called end of qualifying. Steve did not get his time in there. All right, pole leader tonight, Patrick Calgill putting it on the pole. We are going to take a look here real quick. So bottom left is going to be our standings. This is the Championship 12 if you're following along. All right, David Owens, 143 points. This is the beginning of round 12, guys. So all the points reset to 1,000. That 43 you see from David Owens, that's from stage wins, bonuses, and playoff and wins. That all accumulated to that 43-point lead. Now remember, That will help him get to the championship 4. But once you're to the championship 4, it's all those playoff points don't mean a thing, and it's whoever finishes the race in the highest position wins the championship here. But these playoff points will help you get to that championship 4 race. So with that being said, Matt Tucker will be in second place with 19 points to the good. Patrick Calgill in that number 31 has not yet to win a race here. Very close. So we're looking for Patrick to punch his ticket here. Also, this is a 3-race round. If you win, you automatically win your way into the next round. So keep that in mind. Race wins are worth 5 playoff points. Stage wins are worth 3. And if you get 0 incidents, that is also a playoff point to go to your playoff bucket. Okay, Alex Hillman, 15 points to the good. Thomas Fox, 9 points to the good. AJ Benish, 8 points. Robert Babcock, 7. Everyone else looks like we have like a 5-way tie for 7th, so everyone gets plus 7 points. And then Joseph Volpes gonna bring up the rear with only 6 playoff points. So those are gonna mean a lot as the rounds go by to get to the championship 4. But with that being said, just giving you a break. Make sure you guys, like I said, there's a link in chat if you want to follow along. If you're sitting at home on your computer, you can check out the timing data as the trucks are starting to exit pit road here at Pocono. Remember, only stage is going to be at stage lap 20. Already got people asking what stage it is after stage. We've told this 5 times. Okay, and then we're going to throw a caution for that stage 20. Race is 60 laps. All right, let's rock and roll. Remember, guys, be active in chat. Watch it. We're also putting it up on the stream there every once in a while, especially under caution. I'll be doing it. Yeah, guys, and if you're new here, please like and subscribe for us. It really helps drive our traffic and out. And it really helps bring in this content to you guys. So thank you once again. And we'll touch base on some of this other stuff with our weekly schedule as the race continues. But let's get back to the race in action here. We're getting ready to go green flag racing here, hopefully, at 60 laps. The window is between 24 and 25 laps. Looks like they're coming out of turn 1. Patrick Calgill, I'm interested to see what he's doing. I'll be definitely keeping my eye on him. As here we go, folks. Pace car is off. Green flag's out, and away they go. Here they come trucking down the front stretch here at Pocono as we get things underway. Here they hit turn 1 here, entering. Shot from them approaching us. Trying to get the sound out in and reach out to me in chat if need to get something right with the sound. Here we go. Great racing action already as they come down there. Looks like we're coming into the short chute now. This is a very Indy turn, I'd say. Turn 2, that short chute. Now they're going to be coming down into turn 3. There's the leader, Patrick, out to a good little lead there. Going to be hard to pass. Tires might not be too much of an issue as we got some good double file racing right now. Got a blinker. Someone's Andrew Bolander. Not sure what happened to Andrew, as he has fallen way back. I'm going to see if I can find what happened to Andrew. You know what, guys? I think he just left from the pits. He barely got in his truck there in time for the race. I think he left from the pits. So that is what happened to Andrew, I believe. As we're showing him a lap down on timing. So we'll have to see how that all pans out. But he'll be okay. He can get back on the lead lap. We know he's going to have a caution here. But yeah, as things get underway, we got a good little battle here in the back. As it looks like Trevor Woodward in the 17 is working over David Owens right now. That's what I wanted to take a look at right there. Trevor's going to do a great job making that pass underneath Owens. He's going to have a little bit of momentum. Oh, it gets a little loose there, Owens. Alex Hillman just ran one of the quickest laps of the race right now at a 53.16. He's following in the footsteps of Patrick Calgill right now. Patrick's brother Chris in the 03 in 11th place right now in that John Deere Farmer's tractor. If you get in Chris Calgill going after each other right now. Steve's looking on the inside. Not able to make that pass just yet. In the 12, that's Zach Panzarella in the 12. Just missed his chance for the playoffs, but he is here nonetheless, letting them know that they better be happy he's out of the playoffs. As the number 12 looking pretty good right now. In 6th place, up 2 spots right now. AJ Binish in that number 5 truck just won himself another championship in the Big Truck and Tuesday in Bonfire Racing League as he picks up another trophy. AJ dominated that race at Chicagoland Tuesday night. Picks up some more hardware. AJ, as he knows, he's very, very, very good in the trucks here in every league he's been in. He's one to look out for. Look at the 08 of Alex Hillman. Shouting out Alex there. He's been doing some broadcasting work for Vortex Racing Network, and he's doing the DDI ARCA series. That's going to be on Monday nights. Alex is broadcasting that for us. He's doing a great job. His first race already has more views than a lot of our videos, so great job to Alex and his PR team as they knocked it out of the park and already killed us on all the views on his first time out. But just congrats to Alex on how well he's doing, and how he's picking up really quick and enjoying it. So thanks to Alex Hillman on doing that. Also a shout out to Jack Sanders. He's not racing here tonight, but he's been helping us out with a lot of the graphics here on the Vortex Racing Network. As AJ Binish and Zach there are still battling out. Now they got some company behind us. Robert Babcock in the 2. You can see him get a little loose. And on the outside of him is going to be the 1T5 of Matt Tucker. All right, looks like Andrew Bolander's timing finally got corrected. So he's only 11 seconds back right now. He did leave the pits is what I'm thinking what happened. He didn't grid in time and had to wait in the pits in order to take off. Oh, as the 12 comes up in front of Tucker there. Almost. That was a close call there between those two. Now the 12's running on Tommy Fox in that 57. Let's get the action to that camera. Check it out. Leader still Patrick Calgill, out to 6/10 of a lead, it looks like. Group of 5 right there fighting out amongst themselves. Tommy Fox, I'm just really impressed with Tommy. That's Case of Beer there in the 73. Looking to get to the outside of the 57. Oh, 57's going to make it just in time. 73 going to slide up underneath him now. Here's going to try to make the pass on the 57. Tommy's going to stay up high. 73 does a great job. Robert Babcock's going to follow him through, it looks like. And that's going to take care of that. Okay, Patrick Calgill now starting to lose that speed, starting to lose that time to Alex Hillman. And there's the 13 of Joseph Wolpis, qualified all the way in the back. Joseph, I thought he did maybe qualified in 3rd. Maybe that was David Owens I'm thinking about. There's a shot there at that little pack. Patrick gonna dive it down in front of Alex. Alex gonna get a little tight there. Patrick does a good job defending that. Nobody up into the wall just yet. get some strategy. We'll have to find out. Is that front path is starting to get tighter? Patrick, you can really hear him fluctuate maybe that throttle. Something. I didn't catch him. He said something. They're reaching out to me in their trucks. That's how professional we have right here of truck drivers. We got a little bit of battle back further back. Let's take a look as Zach Panzarella, and there's Tucker. Tucker's gonna make that pass back on Zach after Zach kind of cut the nose off of Matt there. Passes. Matt's going to take P6 right now. Back up at the front. Little 4-pack getaway. Behind him, you got AJ Binish. Matt Tucker in no man's land. There's Zach. On the case of beer in that 73. Great looking font there with the Spire logo. Spire Motorsports font. The Daily Driver's paint scheme. Great looking car. Owens looking to the inside of Tommy Fox. When we were here with the Cup cars, tires weren't really too big of a deal, but seeing how much David Owens laid back and has been taking his time, he's really starting to work through the field. He just ran a 54.26. Robert Babcock has the next fastest time, but besides those two have the fastest laps right now. Let's see if we can get you guys some data on that for laps. That's not really what I want. Let's see what else we can do. David Owens, we can see what Owens is running compared to Babcock and Fox. So Fox really starting to fall off. As you can see, Babcock though doing a great job. So let's jump up to Babcock. How he's looking at a case of beer. So they're both running faster than case of beer right now. Zach's dropping like a brick. As you can see Tucker's times. Zach just caught him up a little bit. Zach's gonna start getting swallowed up here, I think. All right, sorry, I'm playing with all these different stuff here. Patrick Callaghan still up in front. Let's take a look at the time lapse up here. Patrick's still doing a great job having that clean air up front. So lap 13 is going by. Remember, 7 laps to the stage break. Green flag racing so far. We have 16 truckers out there tonight. Out of the field, out of those 16, we have 12 playoff drivers making their bid for the championship round here. But right now, they got to get through the round of 3. Round of 12 to get to the round of 8 is what I mean. I'm sorry. Robert Babcock now looks like he's going to be making his move finally. He'll be underneath a case of beer. Gonna slide up right in front of Jonathan. Great job there by Robert. Looks like Robert will have position of that and move up to 8th place. Joseph Vulpes in this group really doing a nice job distancing themselves from the rest of the pack. Let's move it back to Matt. All right, so AJ running a little bit quicker there. I don't think it's enough though to do anything in 5 laps to get any more stage points. Remember, they are going to pay the first 7 trucks, I believe, in stage points. At Novella, getting real close to Joseph, maybe looking to here to do something. 5 laps left though. Joseph gets loose there, holds on to it. Matt's gonna give him that spot back. That was a close call. Really, really close call. Some damage on the back of Robert's truck there on the tailgate, maybe. With Matt Novella right now. Let's take a look here. Matt really backing up that corner, getting a great drive off of turn 1. Is he going to have enough though to get to the inside for the short shoot? Going to give a bump to Joseph Vulpes. Just see Patrick up in front. He's nailing that tunnel turn. Patrick is doing a great job. All right, lap 17 out of 60. They should be closing pit lane here as they cross for 18. We'll have to see if anybody wants to come in. No takers. Nobody coming in, it looks like. So that should have been the close of the pits. I'm surprised no one further back in the field pitted there. All right, let's check out Patrick hitting this tunnel turn. Great job. You can just see the difference between him and the rest of the field, how he hits that turn. That battle box there shows you the gap between Joseph and basically Joseph. So Joseph's time's marked out, and that's how far he is between the other drivers. Is Delta Live. Delta's live right there. So let's move up to work on that one. Some interesting stuff. All right, lap 19 here. There's Matt. Matt's making the move now to the inside of Joseph. Gonna have position. Controls it through the tunnel turn, looking good. Or that's the back. Nope, that's turn 3. I'm sorry. Through the front stretch. Great job there by Matt. Zach Panzarella trying to make battle back on Tucker. Doing some great side drafting into turn 1. Here they go side by side. Matt's using that outside lane, doing a great job. And you can just see that outside momentum really carry there. Case of beer a little loose there. Here comes Zach with a big run. Matt's gonna give a little bit of a block. Patrick Calgill gonna pick up the 3 points for a stage win. Alex Hillman able to hang on against Matt Novella.
Yellow flag is out.
Joseph Volpes picks up 4th. AJ Binish 5th. Matt Tucker 6th. And I think David Owens got the 7th place point there from Zach Panzarella. It's just in the nick of time. So great racing there. Green flag racing. Incident free. First caution of the night was our stage. And once again, Patrick Calgill. Oh, what happened to Owens? Owens toes it. Owens just parks it. Got his stage points and he toes. Okay, folks, well,
Checking up the pace car on front stretch.
we'll have to see what that's all about later as David Owens jumps to the pits. He is a playoff driver, so very interesting call there from David, to be honest with you. Patrick Calgill, your leader, stage winner, picks up those 3 playoff points to add to his bucket. We're gonna have 40 laps to go, 40 or 39 laps to go or so. These trucks have about 24 to 25 laps on full. So we are going to be making a green flag pit stop if we stay green to make it to the end. So a reminder on that one. As this shot is from the top of the pylon, scoring pylon, the very cool shot there. Provided to you by farmersonly.com. Remember, folks, you don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. Bringing them on in. All right, there's Patrick Calgill with the first position. There goes the right sides on. Drop the jack around. They go to the other side, lifting up the lefts. Oh, I already hear trucks. There's Patrick on his way out. AJ's gonna pick up a spot. Come back out of the third, race off pit road. Looks like AJ might have made up a spot there. A couple spots. Patrick Calgill tonight, not gonna lie. Ran a lot of laps, seen him lead a lot of laps. I'd like to see the 31 bring it home. folks are going to be going around again, so just everyone just chill out, enjoy the vibes. So, going over the schedule here, Monday nights we have a doubleheader. We've got DDI ARCA Series. That's Daily Drivers Inc. Racing League's ARCA Series. They're going to be on Monday nights at 8:30 Eastern. And that's broadcasted by Alex Hillman. And then we have Monday Night Mayhem from the MRL. And that's going to be following that broadcast, and that goes live around 11 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday nights we got Big Truckin' Tuesday, but that's going to be on hiatus for a few weeks. We're gonna be having some recruitment races, but that's on vacation because they just ran their championship race last Tuesday. And then Thursday, Thriller Truck Series, which you're all watching right now. Appreciate you guys, all the love and support. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Because I'm excited that we really need this action with these really these drivers are just amazing. Very top of the line truck drivers here that I've ever seen compared to the Big Truckin' Tuesday that go toe to toe. Saturday they have a broadcast for the ARCA Series for MRL, and then Sunday we have the Premier Cup Series in the morning, and that's a rebroadcast with me, Gene, and Zach Mansborough. So we got all the bases covered here on the Vortex Racing Network. As those pace car lights are off, we'll get you back to the big screen. Ready to rock and roll here. All right, keep an eye on that number 5 truck. He knows what he's doing. We're going to take up to the Farmers Only blimp for this restart. Because remember, folks, you don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. That's right. Hit the link in chat to get your 20% off subscription to farmersonly.com. As that pace car comes off the track, and here we go, ready to go live, racing action, restart zone away, and away goes Patrick Cowgill. I even get it confused, and we got a great shot from up in the farmersonlyblimp.com. Joseph Volpitz getting a bump there from Tucker. Jonathan Casabir not going to be denied once that inside position as Tucker tried to come off and cut that down from him. But Patrick Cowgill out to the great lead already. The number 31 truck putting them down. Oh, Casabir gets a little tight there. Oh, not sure what happened to Steve. What did happen to Steve and the company? They're way back here. Not sure what happened to these boys. Let's get back up here to a little tighter racing. This guy's trying to jockey for position, get this thing straightened out. Alex Tillman, though, falls back in second position, falls back in his spot. Joseph Volpitz takes over third. AJ Binish now takes over the fourth position. Jonathan Casabir fifth. And here comes Matt Tucker to 25 in the Mr. Pip truck. Trucking along. And David Owens is still in the pits, and he's out of this thing. He must figure he has enough points and he's not worried about it. Great racer. Look, Matt Tucker not liking that. Tries to draft behind Jonathan and gets up top. Jonathan's trying to make a hold on the bottom, gets a little bit pinched off. Matt does a better job. On the inside now, headed into turn 3. Great shot from the farmersonlyblimp.com. Side-by-side racing action here as those two battle it out for position. And this is all for P6. P5. And now Matt Novella gonna take that spot away from Matt. Great job there. Nice looking for another one. Jonathan did. Those calls hitting that wall. 25 looking underneath. Trying to get back at Jonathan. These two have been going at it a lot of the race. does a great job not sending them up into the wall at turn 3, and here they come across the start-finish line. Very similar to how the beginning of the race started, little four-crook getaway. And we had Jonathan Casabir bringing up that little second pack. Jonathan now putting the block back on Matt. Here they come into turn 2. Not able to keep the momentum. Here comes now Matt Novella again on the inside. Well, Jonathan, something happened on that turn. I'm not sure that he hit that the way he wanted to. All right, drivers are talking about fuel strategy and starting to save. We know how much drivers love saving here. A lot of races lately in these series have been a lot of fuel mileage going into it. The way it's been ending up, you know, you can't really plan on it. I know Tuesday night in the Big Trucking series, some guys tried to do the fuel strategy and it backfired big time on them and cost them a championship. But now Alex Hillman under duress, and there's Patrick Cowgill just running the lights out of it right now. Nice clean air, doing a great job. Maybe it's close. I heard 24 to 25 laps. So you think that'd be automatic one stop. Here at Pocono, you can pit without going a lap down. So something to keep in mind. Chris and Robert battling out here. Oh, they're going to get loose, and there's Robert around. Hits the back wall. Yellow flag is out. Robert Babcock gets the wrong end of the stick on that one. Oh, and Robert's silent. Let's go back and take a look at that one. We watched it live here, but let's take a look from the Farmers Only replay cam. Big damage to the back end of that target car. He asked about it earlier if he had any damage. Well, Robert, you sure do, buddy. That number 2 car goes for a ride into the outside safer barrier wall. That's going to be... It's going to set him back a little bit. I think they have fast repairs in this league, though. All right, let's see. We'll see if we got any takers here for pit road. Wouldn't get them to their window as it's only lap 53. No, I'm sorry, not lap 53. I am way off, guys. I'm sorry about that. Lap 30. I don't think there's any way they're saving 5 laps of fuel. Leader. See what he does. Looks like maybe a top off of fuel. Yeah, Patrick's in, Joe's in, Matt Novella, AJ finished, Zach Panzarella. Most of the field is in. Who is not, though? Alex Hillman stays out. Jonathan Casabir, Matt Tucker, Andrew Bolander, Chris Cowgill. The 5 amigos, they stay out. Gonna make Patrick and them see if that track position was worth it. Check out the race off pit road. Joseph Wolpis with a big time. So Joseph, maybe he took rights only. Patrick had a 14-second stop. Oh, they got, yeah. A lot of guys took tires there. Except Joe. I think Joe might have just took rights or none at all and just topped off of fuel maybe, but that's too long just for a top off. So Joe taking rights, getting that track position. Gonna start sixth though. We'll have to see how this plans out. It'll be very interesting. AJ Benish out, maybe getting some work done on that truck. As he was in there for about 48 seconds, so maybe he was getting some damage fixed there on that 5 truck. Alex Hillman and Jonathan Quesabeer are going to be your front row starters. Some fresh air up at the front. Some fresh names and faces. AJ coming down to get some more repairs done. You're right. The back end of that truck's got some damage. No, it doesn't. Let's get from here. I'm not sure what maybe he's just topping off again. Maybe he's gonna try to make this thing to the end. As more cars you see topping off. See how long AJ's in here for. Yeah, just a quick top off. So interesting strategy. We're gonna have to keep an eye on these guys trying to make it to the end. Is what I think is going on. Sorry if I did. I just caught it. I did have an echo. I apologize. All right, pace car is off here. Here we go. Second caution of the night was brought out by Chris Calgill and Robert Babcock. Green flag left to go. 27 laps to go. You got guys trying to make it on fuel. That's going to be the first 6 cars after the P5. So Chris Calgill stayed out. Patrick, the 31, Novella, Wolpis, Fox, Fugit, Woodward, Lewis, Babcock, Panzerell, the rest of the field, all trying to probably save. So we'll have to see how this pans out. Oh, we got some close races up front. Guys jockeying for position already. Take a look at Quesabeer and Matt Tucker. These two have been at each other all night. Andrew Bolander coming up now in the picture. Remember, he started from the pits, wasn't able to grid on time. And now we find him up here in 3rd place, battling it out with Jonathan Quesabeer as these two try to get it situated. There's the Joseph Wolpis, took those right side tires, got fuel. Remember, Andrew Bolander last week won himself into the playoffs. And he did it on saving fuel. So we'll have to keep an eye if Andrew can make this work. Looks like Robert Babcock there got that number 2 fixed with that fast repair. Joseph Fulpis now battling out with Jonathan on the outside of him. And it looks like he's gonna have the better run out of 3. Draft up to the bumper of the 11 of Andrew Bolander, last week's winner. And there's a shot of Matt Tucker all over the back bumper of Alex Hillman. Further back in the pack, Chris Cowgill, brother Patrick Cowgill working there between each other. Steve Fugit gets a little bit of a bump there to Patrick there, close call. As the leaders has changed, as Matt Tucker tries to make a move on the inside, Alex is gonna race him really tight, gonna pinch him down just a little bit, but Matt stays high through the tunnel turn, a little higher than you normally take it, as puts Alex maybe in a tough spot. But here comes Andrew Bullen. Oh, gives him a big push to the back of Matt Tucker, trying to push him by the 08. Alex is gonna have a little bit of momentum, maybe down the back front stretch here at Pocono. Is he gonna be able to make a big? Tucker's gonna try to slide up in front of Andrew. Andrew's gonna give it to him. He doesn't take it. It's gonna slow down to 25, and here comes Alex now. Can he get position over Soul, position over first place here? Does a great job. And we got great racing throughout the field. There's another shot from the 73 from behind. There's Matt Tucker pushing the 13 of Joseph Fulpis. Matt Novello, I'm sorry, the 56. Seems like everyone's doing a little bump drafting right now. 23 laps to go at Pocono. Oh, as Chris and Steve Fugit come together in front of AJ Binish there. Close call. It's going to slow down AJ Binish, and the trucks behind him trying to save some fuel right now. I think that's what they're doing. Andrew's putting on the momentum. Big mo from Andrew Bolander. Won last week's race. Now he finds himself up in P2 as he just sniffs the back bumper of Hillman. Side by side, Joseph Fulpis and John the Case of Beer here for P4. Joseph able to make the pass. AJ Binish makes the big pass also in the background. He's going to move up to P7. Joseph Fulpis up to P4. Matt Novella now working over Jonathan Case of Beer, trying to get his inside down the front stretch here at Pocono. Matt Tucker, all back bumper. Andrew Bolander, I think he's helping him push him. He's looking to the inside of Zach. We got battles all over the place. Matt Tucker trying to push. Shot from up and above. Little tandem drafting there. Looks like two little packs of cars helping each other out from up here. And there goes Andrew Bolander for the lead. to the inside of Alex Hillman. And look at Matt Tucker, the 25. He's at the higher line. Alex up in a wall. Gonna slow down the Pib machine. Is Alex gonna give up this spot easily, or is he gonna battle back? There's Andrew using that line better. Oh, Alex a little slow. Gonna get up in front of Joe. He's wiggling. Slows down the field. There's Matt Novella now looking to the inside, trying to make his way around. As this case of beer and Alex Hillman come together. It's 3 wide, coming out of 3. Oh, not enough room. Oh, the 73 is on its side. Trucks are going everywhere. He's on his roof, tumbling over the front stretch as we got cars everywhere. Oh, the humanity. As we get our third caution of the night here on the Thursday Thriller Series. What a wreck. Joseph Volpist goes right to the pits, straight to jail. All right, let's go back and take a look at this thing. Keep your eyes on that 73 truck. Wow. On its side. AJ Binish helping him along. There's 13 into the wall. And here he goes across the start finish line, tumbling on his roof. Make sure those belts are tight. Robert Babcock getting some more damage as Zach Panzarella drifts it through there by his teammate. Just makes it through. Oh, here comes Robert Babcock. Zach's gonna. Oh, he hits the wall a little bit, tags it. Great job there from Zach trying to avoid it. We'll have to see how all that damage pans out. Let's take another look at that one. Let's do our chase. Yeah, coming out of 3 here, 3 wide. Is it gonna work? Oh, Robert just gets tagged there. Big shot to the rear end of Zach. Unfortunate for the boys. All right, pit stop's underway. Everybody pitting? I think everyone's pitting. I don't know, some fast repairs and fuel. I'm not sure what just happened there. As now, that could have been what it was. Fast repairs on, fuel, get you to the end, baby. I'm not sure how Joe got out so quick. All right, I'm showing Joseph. I don't know, we'll have to see. He might be a lap down. I'm not sure what happened. We'll have to see how it all pans out. 'Cause I thought he towed. Robert getting some extended work done on that truck. Looks like AJ's gonna be your leader, but let's just wait to see how this all pans out. Joe got the wave around. That'll get him back on the lead lap. He towed. Once his tow is done, fast repaired. He might have just had the perfect timing getting out of there in time with the tow. Because he was out in a hurry. We'll have to see if he pits right now. So that might be the game plan. They are going to be going green this time around. We had an accident on lap 42. It was a 3 wide between Joseph Volpis, Jonathan Quesabeer, and I believe AJ Binish. Jonathan Quesabeer got the worst of it. He's able to use his fast repair, I believe. Joe's going to stay out. They're going to stay out on track. Catch back up. No pitting. Here's a shot from AJ Binish's truck. We are behind the lap car, pace car. I'm sorry. Pace car lights are off. We'll be going green flag racing. We only have. Let's see. 17 laps left here. We'll have 16 laps left as we go green. Let's check out this pit strategy. As you can see, everybody came in and pit. Let's see, pit stop lap. Helps us anymore. No, it doesn't. It just looks like everyone did come in though. Woodward, big gainer there. All right, here we go. Pace car lights off is off. Green flag racing about to continue here at Pocono. Green flag, away we go. AJ Binish, big bump. Oh, the 34, Steve Fugit. They're battling out, back and behind. They're 3 wide, figuring it out. Alex Hillman, Matt Tucker. And this is going to be big time money right here. This is when the pay window opens up. You got to go. You got to get that track position. Especially with AJ Binish out front. Is anybody going to be able to catch him? Oh, Andrew Bolander gets up in front of Zach Panzarella or Hillman. Close call there between Alex and Matt. Andrew Bolander and Alex Hillman there in a close call. Just correcting myself there. That is the 11 Yahoo truck and the 08 Daily Driver's car. And Steve Fugit there had a close call. Fugit can taste it. He wants it. Trying to get a great finish here tonight. He's got the speed tonight. He's looking fast. As he's back in 9th place, he looks like he's hungry. Trevor Woodward. Canadian there. Go Blue Jays. I'm from California. I'm sick of the Dodgers winning, so I am rooting for the Blue Jays. He is in that 17 Bud truck. This is really tight on Andrew. Andrew's going to look to the inside. Matt Tucker going to give him a little bump. Side by side, 17 and 11. AJ Binish, your leader. Matt Novella in second. Patrick Cowgill in third. We have our sights right now on Andrew Bolander, Trevor Woodward, Matt Tucker, and there's the 12 red and black truck of Zach Panzarella. Trevor is going to lose some momentum there off of turn 3. Ooh, baby, here we go. Turn 1. Patrick Cowgill looking frisky. Dives it down in. AJ's going to take a wider arc. See if that's going to pay off. 31's going to slide up in front of Matt Novella. Completes the slide job. And Matt's going to give him a little push. Andrew Bolander left in the dust. Here comes 25 of Tucker, though, picking up his brethren in the 11. 31 now to the inside quarter fender of the 5. Patrick hits the apron perfect. Great exit off of 2. Makes the pass on AJ Binish, and the 31's your leader here at Pocono. Here comes Matt Novella, though, not to be denied. Matt Novella wants in on the action, but Patrick has the fuel, has the track position. Can he make it here finally at Pocono? Stage 1 winner. He needs it to, this thing goes green. I think Patrick could be his first win tonight. Don't want to jinx him, but then he's got some hungry trucks behind him right now. Machine up in the wall. We got a truck on the inside wall. That's Steve. Oh my God. The 94. The 94 of Steve Fugit just entered the atmosphere at Mock Jesus and hit the wall. Let's take a look at it, folks. Sorry about that shot. That looked terrible. All right, let's see what happens here. 94 up in the wall. Boom! Up on his lid, rotates in front of the Robert Babcock. Already had damage repaired. Misses that completely. Let's see it one more time, folks. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage. Steve was looking so good. Far chase. We want far chase. Let's see exactly what happens here. Behind 2 cars. I don't know why the Mr. Pib truck's upset. Matt ran him tight. It's racing, baby. Boom! Huge shot there to the 94. Up on his lid. Slides it. And here comes Robert Babcock.
Hey Steve, do you count how many times you rolled?
Just misses Joseph.
You can't count that high anymore.
Rawr.
Brain damage.
Boom, big hit there. Now let's see what this other guy's complaining about. Someone else is crying about car on his outside. Let's see what happens here. I mean, he left him room. That's racing, man. I don't know. My opinion. Racing. All right, let's go back live. Let's go back. Oh, beautiful shot here. Beautiful shot. Sorry about that. That's Steve there in the pits. All right, Patrick Calgill. Pace car lights are on. Let's see what's going to... I don't think anyone pitted here. We got one pitter. That's Steve. All right, here we go. Is anyone taking tires, right? Pace car lights are on. Here we go. We got cars showing pit. They're showing pit. We got pitters. AJ, oh, the fake on. The fake is on. Andrew Bolander fakes them out of their shorts. And AJ Binish comes in with Matt Novella. Let's see if they're going to put on some freshies here. They got to. Giving up that track position. I don't know if it's going to matter at Pocono. We're going to have to find out. I love how those cones are all laying down their little squares on the right. Did you guys see that? That's a nice thing. I like that. All right, AJ first in his box. Coming in, right side's on. You got it. Are you getting 4 here? Is Joseph? What's Joseph doing? Rights are coming up. Zach Panzarella out of the box first. AJ Binish out. Matt Novella. Joseph Fulpus hits the gas. All right, and Zach Panzarella going to be your first man. With some fresh tires. You know who doesn't have fresh tires? That's Patrick Calgill in that number 31 truck. He is going to keep that track position and see what he can do here. Remember, y'all, you here new to the broadcast channel, please like and subscribe, as that helps us out big time. We don't ask for money. We don't ask for much. We just ask you to hit that little heart because you love us. And hit that like button. We appreciate it. Get you more awesome content here at the Vortex Racing Network. Lots of different series on tap. We also have lots of highlight videos and shorts and instructional videos on things like that. You can also get our link to our VRN Garage 61 team list. We have that started up, so check that out. That is on our page there. There's a video showing it and explaining it. Also, lots of different races throughout the week, as you can see. But yeah, we appreciate everyone being here with us tonight on this beautiful Thursday evening. Before Halloween Eve, my wife is in the kitchen. She is making all these delicious treats and goodies as we have a huge family party on Friday night for Halloween. I know that's off subject, but you know, just letting you guys know what she's up to. And we're up to 6 concurrent viewers. Thank you very much there, YouTube. We appreciate the love as we are. This is sudden death time, guys. I mean, this is getting putting the keys up on the dash, white knuckle drive time. Pace car lights are off. Andrew Bolander, last week's winner at Chicagoland, did not come in and pit. Let's get you back to the main feed. All right, fourth caution of the night. We had third natural caution, first caution was the stage break at lap 20. And that was won by your leader right now, Patrick Cowgill. So he knows how to lead some laps here on older tires. Andrew Bolander, the 11, won last week. Looking for another win to punch his way into the next round. Remember, it's win and you're in. All right, we're going to take you over here and show you pit stint length and show you what exactly is going on. So Cowgill on 8-lap tires. First trucks on fresh tires. That's Zach Panzarella in 9th, AJ Binish in 10th, and 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th and on. That is on fresh 4. So your top 8 drivers are on old stuff. Keep that in mind here as we get ready to go green flag racing from Pocono for the Thursday Night Thriller Truck Series live from Pocono Raceway. As we get ready to go, this is the first round of their playoff series. Round of 12 drivers. Showed them are in the replay there. Those are your top 12. Patrick Cowgill looking for his first win this season. And what a win it would be to punch his way into the next round of the playoffs. Here we go, folks. Pace car lights are off. Here he goes down pit road, hits the restart zone. Patrick Cowgill's away. Great jump by the 25 of Matt Tucker. He's going to clear 11 of Andrew Bolander. No problem. Andrew was sleeping at the wheel. Alex Hillman now going to fall back in line in 4th. 73 is Jonathan Casabira, also going to do the same, but he's got a guy on his outside. That's Chris Cowgill on the 03. Oh, here comes Matt Tucker with a big steam of momentum on the outside. Is that going to translate going into the tunnel turn here at Pocono? He looks like he's gaining. He's gaining on Cowgill. Cowgill hits this tunnel turn though. Awesome. This is his strength. Let's see if he can pull away here from the 25 off the tunnel turn. He's losing a little bit more gap. Patrick takes the inside. Tucker gonna try and get a better run off the exit. No, now he's got Andrew. Now he's got to deal with Andrew on his inside. This is what Patrick Cowgill wants to see. He's looking into his rear view mirror, smiling. The 11's gonna fall back in line, trying to break the draft up the head. The 11 and 25 have been working very well this race. It seems like they're not trying to race each other, but get themselves up to the lead. Now, the time is now, though. No more time to be working together as they're trying to catch that 31 truck. As we're up here at the Farmers Only Chopper. Remember, folks, farmersonly.com. You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. Oh, it's got a little bump there from the 25 to the 31. Let him know he's there, rattling his cage there. 31 does a great job holding on to that truck. Great shot there of Patrick Cowgill. 25 of Matt Tucker trying to catch him. Is this Patrick Cowgill's race? 8 laps to go here. As he comes down the front stretch here at Pocono with trying to break the draft there down the front stretch. Those fresh tires, I don't see him anywhere. Panzarella, Binish, 7th place still. Panzarella's gone backwards. Not really working out for Panzarella right now. Clean air is king. Go on board with Andrew Bolander. Let's put it on the nose. Let's see the lines here. It's getting spicy. It's a little bump. I think Tucker gave him a little bump there. And this is out of 3. Tucker, 25, Mr. Pit Truck, Andrew Belander behind them in that Toyota Yahoo truck. Here they come into turn 1. Matt looking at the inside. Can't get to him. Oh, he gets a little loose though. Doesn't hit his turn the way he wants, and here comes the 25. 25 giving him another nudge, let him know he's there. I think he's just trying to get in his mind, try to make him make a mistake. Because if you go for a pass, you got to make sure you're going to make it here. 6 laps to go, Pocono. Remember, hit that subscribe button for me if you're new here to get more of this awesome racing content. We cover lots of different leagues. We appreciate the support and the love. As Patrick Cowgill now 4 laps away, or is that 5 laps away? 5 laps away from getting his first victory, but if he can hold on to it, that's the key. Matt Tucker tunnel turn. Oh, great job there by Patrick as a 25 was not able to make a clean line. You can see the live delta there on the bottom right of your corner. I'm on Patrick Calgill. That's when there's no time on him. That live timing data is what you're seeing there live. So right now, Matt Tucker is 0.28 behind. See him closing in as that number gets smaller and smaller to zero. As the closer and closer he's getting to that lead car. So down into turn one, he's getting almost to a tenth of a second. Different lines. Oh, he's going to leave down the bottom line here. Let's see what Andrew Bolander can do in the 11. Side by side, it's going to slow down to 25, maybe in the 11. Let's watch those deltas. It's not slowing down Matt. That's going to get the draft. Here they come into the tunnel turn. Matt's going to look to the inside. Here's his move. Tunnel turn. Patrick going to have to really hold on to it here. Going to get to his... Oh, he gets loose. Great job by Patrick with a side crack by Matt Tucker. Very aggressive. Unbelievable racing action we have here. We're going to take it out to the wide shot. 25 running him up the hill. Into the wall he goes. Patrick gets hit into the wall. The 11 of Andrew Bolander going to give him a bump. Can Patrick hold on to this thing? Patrick going to battle back on the outside. Here comes AJ Binish on the inside, making it a five group battle. Remember, AJ's on fresher tires. Was able to get his way up here. 3 laps to go here. Watch out, here comes Matt Tucker again, coming up, sliding up into the outside wall. Matt Tucker, what is he doing? It's a 3 wide. They're battling out. Patrick Calgill's had enough. He's going to end his race trying to wreck him. And the caution is out. Misfortune there for Patrick Calgill.
I had to deal with somebody that didn't know how to drive.
And shots are being fired everywhere on the track, on the voice comms. We got pandemonium everywhere. 5th caution tonight. That should set up a green-white checker. AJ Binish has the fresher tires. Let's go back and take a look at what transpired here. Wow. Let's go back to the far chase. We're going to rewind it because this is the 2nd time Tucker ran him up the wall. Here we go. I get it. I understand Patrick's point of view. But Patrick, you got to control yourself because, man, you had a race-winning truck. I understand. It's frustrating. All right, let's take another look. Let's go back to the corner beforehand. Let's check out going into turn 3. This is the turn before what we just watched. Hits the wall big time. And I think he might have even done it out of 2. I thought it happened one more time. All right, let's go back live. See what we got going on here. All right, there's the 11. Alex Hillman, Andrew Bolander, 5 AJ Binish on the fresher stuff. Matt Novella, Joseph K. Sabir. Where's our 2 men though? Matt Tucker and Patrick Calgill. All right, so Patrick, he stayed out. He's not going to fix anything. I think he just said, screw it. Matt Tucker, though, pitted. He might have had a fast repair. Let's keep an eye on these 2. Keeping an eye on these 2, folks. Okay. All right. Wow, I got to catch my breath. As I catch my breath, as we got our highest concurrent viewers here tonight, 7. Big time 7. My name's Kevin. We got 7. And I'm in heaven, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's the vibe we're getting here tonight. Well, we got some exciting action here. As I'm gonna turn up the tunes. I'm gonna rest my voice for a second. So Andrew Bolander in the 11 truck, who stayed out of the way, is gonna inherit first place after Patrick Calgill and Matt Tucker took each other out, and they're gonna be starting in the back of the pack. Okay. Should be green-white checkered finish. Those are your standings on the bottom left of the screen. That's your top 12 drivers. David Owens called it a night early after the stage. You can see his points. He's carrying those playoff points. from the regular season, and that's why he's at 1,043. Just forget about the 1,000. You guys know iRacing, that's just what leagues do to separate the other guys. So you could just say he's 43 points above in the lead. And then as you can look down, Matt Tucker, who just got involved, he's at 19. Patrick Cowgill, second and third place in the standings. Both just took each other out. Alex Hillman in fourth right now is on the front row. Thomas Fox in the 57, he's still out there. He's in 10th. Andrew Bolander in that 11 truck won his way in last week. Front row. Trying to make his way into the next round here. Yes, we got a 3-round race. This is race 1. All right, let's get you back to the main screen. Because we're getting ready to go back to racing. I'm gonna leave it on blimp. Look here from thefarmersonlyblimp.com. We're going around one more time. One more time. All right, we're gonna relax. I'm gonna save my voice. Oh my, and they're lined up right in front of each other. Was regulation, so we're gonna have 3 chances here. Green, white, checker. You. Getting ready. There they are, turn 3. The field making their way around. All right, shot from Farmers Only Blimp. Restart zone. Away they go. Green, white, checkered. Andrew Bolander leads the pack. Alex Hillman trying to get to that right there. Quarter fender, he ain't gonna get it. It's coming down. And that inside line. AJ finish on fresher stuff. Hang on, my car's too loud. Sorry about that. AJ on fresher stuff. We'll see if it pays dividends here. Alex Hillman, next side by side with Andrew Bolander into the tunnel turn. AJ checks up the 11, checks up for him. Chris Cowgill's loose in the back. Bolander losing spots, hemorrhaging spots. He's gonna fight back to the inside. Alex Hillman, 2 laps to go. He's coming to the white flag lap. If there's no caution, it'll be official. Next flag ends it. White flag is out. Next caution or crossing the finish line wins it. AJ Binisho on the fresher stuff. Battling on the outside. Fresh fork tires there from the 5. No way to Alex Hillman trying to hold on. He's trying to slay the Lion. He stays off of him. Gives AJ the momentum. We've seen so many people ride that car to the outside. Matt Novella looking at the inside of the 8. Alex Hillman trying to block. Too late. Matt Novella side by side pushes up the 8 of Hillman. Turn 2, tunnel turn. AJ Binish all by himself. The rest of the pack is trying to battle it out for more points. Matt Novella is going to take over second position. 8 of Hillman. Andrew Bolander, they're battling outside by side the 5. Gonna bring it home for the win. AJ Binish brings home the win and knocks himself into the next round. Taking a shot. Oh, 57, Robert Babcock and Jonathan Case of Beer. They're going after each other back here. What's going on? Oh my gosh, what a race, folks. What a race. Congratulations to AJ Binish. Wins last Tuesday. Championship in Big Truck and Tuesday for the Bonfire Racing League. Picks up another dub. Moves himself on to the next round. And what a race. We'll see if we get any let's see if we get any interviews. We'll go from there. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me here as AJ Binish wins here at Pocono. Thursday Night Thriller Truck Series. That number 5 truck, unstoppable right now. And there he is, the Summer Shandy number 5, bringing home the rub-a-dub-dub. Congrats to AJ. Great race. Those 4 tires paid off dividends after Patrick Cowgill and Matt Tucker got involved with each other. It really paid off. Congrats to AJ. All right, let's go. You know what? Let's go back to the main here. Let's show the unofficial results. Like let's show them. All right, there are your winners. Your winner tonight and results. AJ Binish, great job. Checkered flag win off that green-white checkered finish. The big losers in this is Patrick Cowgill and Matt Tucker. After their incident together there, like I said, I'm a very competitive guy, and I understand why it happened. As we take another look, let's take another look at exactly what happened. I can't. Chopper, get to the chopper. I get it, but man, if Patrick could have just kept his cool, keep driving straight, you never know what would happen, right? But doing that right there, ended him up in last place, right in front of David Owens, basically. So that's kind of what happened there with that. That's unfortunate, but I get it. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see if we got any standing by for interviews. Oh, and we do. We got Patrick Cowgill in the studio. Let me get that queued up one more time as we speak to him. Everybody, welcome in Patrick Cowgill. Hey, good evening, Patrick. It's Kevin Kyle up here in the VRN race broadcast booth, and man, unfortunate. I was rooting for you. You're one of my favorites here at the beginning with everything, and you've led a lot of laps. You won the stage, but unfortunately, we saw what transpired at the end here. Your thoughts on what happened, and have you had a chance to look back at it?
Yeah, I just watched it on the broadcast. I had wheel damage from hitting the wall, and I don't know. We went 3 wide, and then he hit me again, and then I turned across his nose. So I don't know.
You know, I mean, I understand. Like, I was just saying to the fans out there watching, I'm like, hey, I get it. Like, I'd been upset just from getting kind of like not even, barely a lane, on the outside of that exit left. It was happening all race. Some of the guys. So yeah, man, unfortunate there, buddy. I know it's gonna hurt your point standings a little bit as that finish top 12 gonna set you back, but you did win the stage. You're gonna get some points for that, and definitely not a 0x. But no, Patrick. Other than that, man, Just take me.
Yeah, but
anything else you wanna
I
get
did
off your
get
chest,
pole.
or-
I did get pole and most laps led, so that'll kind of help a little bit.
Yeah. But now, do you feel like this might have set off a rivalry between you and Matt Tucker now? Like, is this something you're going to have to watch out for? Do you think this is something you guys are going to talk about during the week and get it squashed, or?
His number's been on my dashboard since Auto Club at the beginning of the season, so.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, well said. It'll be exciting to watch the rest of the series, definitely, as this drama keeps unfolding here. Yeah, Patrick, the floor is yours, man. I don't know too much more to ask you. Okay, let me ask you this. Were you guys able to one stop it after the stage? Like, if it went green, was that a thing?
Yeah.
Or did you have to save fuel for that?
Yeah, if it had gone green, it would have been a one stop after the stage.
Okay.
But the caution where it fell, I think I was short 3 or 4 laps or something like that. So I definitely wasn't going to be able to save enough to make it to the end. So I was trying to save tires so that way, if I had to do a splash and go, or if we did get a caution, I could just take 2 tires and hopefully have enough to get back up there, which it ended up working. But then I ran into the wall, so it didn't work out like I wanted it to.
No, I didn't. But you had the speed. You were definitely hitting that tunnel turn better than most of the guys out there. I think that was one of your strong suits today. But yeah,
I absolutely hate fuel mileage races. I absolutely hate them.
yeah, I feel like they've just been turning out lately. I mean, it's tough. I know they're not set up for them, but Pocono usually does turn out the fuel. But yeah, man, it is what it is. I think it's just part of the beast. It's part of driving in these leagues, and sometimes it's fuel, sometimes it isn't, and sometimes it backfires, like we had in Tuesday Night League. It backfired on some drivers for the championship race, and they paid dearly for it. So, but it's better to be fast and worry about fuel. That's for sure. If you can be fast, I think the wins come naturally and the good spots come naturally. So, but yeah, Patrick. Well, hey, before I let you out of here, man, we get out of here. Just any final shout outs or anyone you say hi to on the broadcast?
Yeah, sure. I gotta thank my wifey for letting me race, and then my sponsor CTN MB1 Connecting Cure, and then you for putting on the broadcast, and the guys that put on the league for putting on the league. Oh, and everybody from DDI, of course.
Right on. No, it's cool that you came over with DDI and Zach from the Wednesday Night Truck Series. So we're glad to have you kind of join in different races within our little group of leagues that we cover and we're all friends with. So good to see you, Patrick, and good luck next race. Do you guys know where you're racing at next week?
Talladega.
Ooh, very nice. I'll be excited for that one. That's one of my favorite ones. So, all right, man. Well, hey, good luck. We'll see you next week at Talladega, and pull those straps tight, buddy.
Yep, thanks, man. See you next week.
You got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Patrick Calgill, the number 31 driver. Had a rough night, but glad for him to finish. He did get some bonus points here and there to kind of buffer that bad shot, but yeah, unfortunate there for the number 31 car and Matt Tucker. They both had some great speed. All right, let's leave. Sorry, I'm just gonna scatterbrain. Let's taking a look at AJ's pass here for the win over Alex Hillman. This is when AJ kind of took control during that green-white checkered. Then we're playing the national anthem. I'm trying to get my music dialed in. Found a really good website. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted striked. It says royalty-free, but I guess we'll find out when the copyright strike comes. Just kidding, LOL. All right, let me double check the broadcast booth, make sure we don't have anyone else waiting. Hate to leave. No, looks like it's lonely in here. So, with that being said, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Make sure you like and subscribe as always. We appreciate it. It helps fuel our passion for doing this. It helps share the algorithm and get our videos out there and things like that. So for Kevin, for me, for VRN, all the drivers of the Thursday Thriller Truck Series, we bid you adieu. God bless you guys. Be safe out there till next week. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your friends and family. And until next Thursday, we'll see you then. Take care, guys. Have a great night.